Okay guys, today we are going to revise chapter number 5, sorting materials into group. So first of all, there is the question that why grouping is required. So here grouping is required to identify the objects according to their shape, size, color, uses, the material it is made up of, and size, right? Then properties, magnetic, non-magnetic, then conductivity according to their heats and electricity. So these all are on which grouping is done. Right now it is about the properties of the material. So let's discuss about the one by one. First of all, appearance. So according to appearance, materials are divided into hardness, roughness, and the roughness or smoothness. So here hardness, that means when we touch to any object, if it is hard in nature, if it is rough, that means can't deform, like iron, wood, this all are called as hard material. But soft material, if it see cotton, which is very soft, if you touch to it, it can deform, it can compress easily. So this is called as soft material. Then roughness. So when you touch to sandpaper, when you touch on the road surface, so which is very hard, which is rough surface is called as. And when you touch to the woolen cloth, to the silky sari, which is very smooth, right, which is very soft also. So this is called as smooth material. Now it is luster. Luster, that means the materials which gives shine is called as lustrous. So like ornaments made up of gold and silver, jewelries, right? This is all steel. This all are called as the lustrous material. And non-lustrous, that means which does not give shine, which not possible for shining, right? That means they don't have shiny surface, like wooden material, ball, plastics, gas, sulfur, this all are called as non-lustrous material. Now it is about transparency. So according to transparency, materials are divided into three types: transparent material, translucent, and opaque material. So what is transparency? Transparency is a property through which light can easily pass through it. That means the ability of the material which allow the light to pass through it. This is called as transparency. Okay. Now what is transparent material? So the material which can allow the light to pass through it easily, it is called as transparent material. As for example, clean glass, air, right, water, clean water. This is called as transparent material. Now translucent, that means the material which allows only some amount of light to pass through it. It is called as translucent. Like dusty glass, butter paper, muslin cloth, frosted glass, smoked glass, fog. These all are called as translucent material. Now, opaque material, which does not allow any amount of light to pass through it. It is called as opaque. Right, rock, metal, cardboard, wood, so all are called as opaque material. Now, state of matter. There are three states of matter: solid, liquid, and gas. Now, what's about the solid? So, the particles of solid are tightly packed. Liquid, which is little loosely packed, but in gas it is very much loose, right? And solid have definite shape and volume. Liquid don't have shape, they have volume only. It have volume only. Now, if we discuss about gas, so gas don't have any types of the shapes, right? Here, solid is not compressible. Liquid is little much only compressible, but gas is compressible. As for example, solid, so it is wood, brick, and liquid, it is milk, oil, paint, blood, and water. All the liquids are called as liquid. Now, properties of gases, so उसमें examples: nitrogen, hydrogen, oxygen, carbon dioxide. These all are the gases. Now guys, solubility. So solubility of a substance is its ability to get dissolved in a liquid, right? So there are two types of the substances: soluble and insoluble material. So the material which can dissolve in liquid is called as soluble, and which cannot, it is called as insoluble. Now it is about miscible and immiscible. Now it is liquid to liquid. That means the liquid which can dissolve in liquid, it is called as miscible, and the substance which cannot dissolve in liquid is called as immiscible, but the property is called as miscibility. Now, flotation. The materials which can float on the surface of water. There are few materials which are in lightweight. As for example, wood, plastic, then sponge. This property is called as the flotation. But the heavy objects like keys, coins, which can sink in water. Thermocol can float on the surface of water. Now, magnetic properties. So there are two types of the magnets, that means magnetic materials and non-magnetic materials. So the materials which can be attracted towards magnet, like materials made up of iron, nickel, and cobalt, this is called as magnetic substances, and the materials which cannot be attracted towards magnet is called as non-magnetic substances. Now, conduction of heat. So as a definition, the substances which can allow the heat to pass through it easily, it is called as conductor, and which does not allow the heat to pass through it, it is called as insulators. So conductors, as for example, it is metals like steel, aluminium, copper, and insulators, that means wood, plastic, then rubber. These all are the insulators of heat. Same if we discuss about the conduction of electricity. So it is the material through which electricity can pass through it easily. It is called as conductor. And what is insulator? Through which electricity would not pass. It is called as insulator of electricity. Okay guys, thank you. Have a nice day. This was the revision, right?